Hi, welcome back. I have Minnie Foxx here, and Minnie Foxx, it's great to see you again, and it always is. The new TV show, tell us about your new TV show.
Okay, so the new TV show is called The Minnie Foxx Talk Show, and right now it's a social media show. So it's Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. This year is my Netflix, as we are building and making it amazing on the YouTube channel, changing a few things of what you see on YouTube. So we're bringing a mini series. So that's going to be a collaboration of various actors performing different skits, from comedy to romance. And we have our senior chat, which is really fun. The senior chat, you guys, you got to follow that. That is our elderly seniors that are rocking out right here in Las Vegas, having a good time, showing you what seniors do best. And then we have our Vegas Dream Divas. So those young ladies are between 25 and like 45, and they're bringing you Vegas without all the arguing and cussing and fighting. They're bringing beauty, fashion, nightlife, things that we do. But the two of them together are being a collaborative for community. So we're going to be in the streets, visiting the homeless, going to the senior citizen buildings and helping out and bringing unity to everyone. Now, you remember Spirit Joy?
Yes, I remember
Spirit Joy is my dog. He's very, very, very spoiled. So Spirit Joy has Spirit Joy's Playhouse.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
So this is a dog, and
he has his own little talk show.
Okay.
Woof, woof, woof. But basically what Spirit Joy's Playhouse is about is our shelters, where our dogs and our animals are being lovingly taken care of and adopted. So it's a way to give back to the shelters and expose what they're doing, so people can start adopting some of these beautiful animals that are being left behind. Yes,
absolutely. It's a wonderful thing too when you can assist in actually sheltering, and also bring it out to the public, so it will be viewed as exactly what is going on in the shelters.
Yes.
And what they do to help keep the the pets alive, and actually you definitely adopt a pet.
Definitely adopt a pet.
No, Miss Foxx. I don't want to call you Miss. I love that name, Foxx. And you are no stranger to entertainment, and being a actress, a singer, a public speaker, a writer. I mean, in regards to moving forward, do you feel a need in order to have a platform for those that want to follow in your footsteps?
I do, and she forgot zombie. Because when you do all that, you're definitely a zombie by the end of the day. So let's just add zombie to that list. A walking zombie, that Living Dead show that's on Netflix. But yes, there are many young people and women that I have had an opportunity to share my blessings with, and it's truly a blessing to be able to have this talk show and build it, because it gives me an opportunity to give back to all of you. So whatever your stories are, whether it's a breast cancer story, or you're trying to achieve something in college, or maybe you are that celebrity, I like to say hello to Oprah, Ellen, and Phil.
Absolutely.
Because you give me the opportunity to bring in the shows that you haven't had an opportunity to get to, because you've been so busy following Hollywood.
Yeah.
So I'm doing all the other shows that you're missing. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
So yeah, we definitely want to be able to view your show, and of course it will be on national network. I mean, and because we're looking forward to it on Sinclair Broadcasting Media, a part of NBC CW network. And we right now are working together to make that connection.
Wonderful.
So we definitely want to say that we need a show like that, and we need to have other people know how they can connect in a positive way. So in regards to Let's Talk About It, this show here that is represented by T. Pablo, that's the sponsor. But let's talk about it in regards to the entertainment, regarding keeping positive, regarding the media that is actually, now have been putting a lot out, like R. Kelly, and being, the negative. We're studying him and focusing on his music. do you feel that this is something that we can do as producers to turn it around a bit to make things more positive? Because what's going on with him shouldn't affect, your musician, your life. I mean, would that be something that you want to speak on in regards to?
I think that R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, and all you others out there, whatever it is you're being accused of, at some point, everything comes to light. Also, ladies, those of you that have had those particular situations that have happened to you, don't put yourself in those positions either. It also goes for the men. So if you know you're going to someone's hotel in the middle of the night, and you dressed a certain way, it still doesn't give that person the right to touch or surpass you saying no. And we did a segment on when has consensual gone too far. So you may have consented to the touch and the feel, and maybe the hug and the kiss, but maybe you didn't consent to something else. So if that line is crossed, then it's gone too far.
Right.
But with our Me Too movement, it's coming out very well in the media that men are also having those issues where the women that are in power have put these men in certain situations as well. So it's a fine line. If everyone takes responsibility for who they are and what you are putting yourself in the midst of something that's going on, if you know for a fact that John Doe is a certain way because there's so much going on around John Doe, and why would you put yourself near John Doe for that to happen to you? So we all have choices, is what I'm saying. The choice is to be and not to be in a particular situation. And for some women, 20 years later, you're saying something. 15 years later, you're saying something. And if it was so much on you at that time, why didn't you say something thereafter? And if it's 20 years later, why are you reading off a piece of paper about what happened? It should be right here in your heart where you should be able to recall it if that's what it was. And for some women, they wait. And for others, they don't. And then some wait for someone to say something so the other one could come out and say what happened to them. And that's when you get that turntable that's going on and everybody's finally coming out. But if you're being paid to be quiet, why did you take that money and then come back later and have an issue with it because the money ran out? So you and I, we're not there. And I'm just holding a conversation. I'm not holding anybody accountable to what they do. Right. So let me clear that up. Don't nobody go back and say Minnie Foxx said I shouldn't talk or I didn't talk. And
right.
We all have had something to happen to us. The Me Too movement is wonderful. Stand up for yourselves, ladies. Men, stand up for yourselves, because some of you are oftentimes victims to some of these things that are going on. But your choice is your choice. And if someone takes that choice from you, you gotta say something.
You gotta say something.
Exactly. We're in Vegas.
Don't wait.
Yes, we're in Vegas right now, and there's a movement here that if you see it, say it.
Absolutely.
If you see it, say it.
Minnie Foxx. And Minnie Foxx again, you are so beautiful. I mean, how do you keep yourself looking so wonderful?
Well, it's been years of practice. Years of practice. I say that my son keeps me young. He's very active in the entertainment world. Nervelsha Floyd, thank you for keeping mom looking good, because the 30s have come, then the 40s came, and okay, that's where we'll stop. Yeah. But
beauty is something definitely you need to talk about.
Definitely.
Too.
Lots of water, lots of aloe vera, ladies. Take your vitamins.
Right.
Do what makes you feel good.
As I was saying, R. Kelly had gotten himself into a situation with women on, being, a lot of women are beautiful, and a lot of people was attracted to him, just like that clip. You just have to be able to be presentable, and present yourself as a lady at all times, and even beauty has something to do with that as well. But I want to have the opportunity to make sure that we support your webcast at this time, but I'm so happy to know that it is picked up by the Nationals, so we will be seeing the TV. So for people who just now joining us in regards to the Minnie Foxx TV show, tell them exactly how they can get involved or be a part of it.
Well, Las Vegas, it's Minnie Foxx, and I'm here on the WCBM with my girl Valerie. Now, I want you to keep it real, keep it simple. Write the show, tell us about your stories, whatever it may be. Even if you have a favorite recipe, you cooking something, girl, bring it on the show, let's put it in the kitchen. It's real easy to get in touch with me because I kept it simple. My name is Minnie Foxx. So the Minnie Foxx Talk Show at gmail.com and the MinnieFoxXTalkShow.com. Check out the website, and you know how they say it in the YouTube world, subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. Help us to grow as we support the communities and our women of empowerment and our men of empowerment, and most definitely our young people who are our future leaders. And that is really what the show is about, bringing all of the unity together.